So, welcome, Exercise with Exos. I have a good workout plan for us today. We're going to do something a little different. We haven't done this in a while, but we're going to do 4 movements. We're going to do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're going to go through each one 8 times. So for 4 minutes, we're going to do that. And then we'll move on to the next one. And then I have a fun finisher for us at the end. And by fun, you can probably guess what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with our demos here. So we're going to start off on the ground first. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a plank to pike. So we're going to be on our hands and toes, core nice and tight, pelvis tucked, push up and back down. And so we're going to flow through this. We're going to do plank to pike for 20 seconds. And then for 10 seconds, we're going to hold a plank. So we're going to do 20, 10, plank to pike. So 20 seconds of this and 10 seconds of that plank. For the plank part, if you would rather be on the elbows, feel free to do that, whatever is available to you today. That's what I want you to do. We're going to do that again 8 times through, so 4 minutes, 20, 10, 20, 10. So then after we're done with that, we're not going to be on the ground again. We're going to go ahead and stand up. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 1.5 squats here. So for that, feet hip width apart, chest open. We're going to come down, all the way down as far as we can, pushing halfway up, all the way back down, and all the way back up. So that is 1 full rep. So we're doing 1.5 squats here. So we're going to do that for 20 seconds, and then we're going to hold at the bottom for 10 seconds. So 20 seconds, 1.5, and then 10 seconds of a hold. So that is going to be our second movement. Again, we're going to do that a lot of times. So then moving back, we're going to go ahead and get into a plank, and we're going to do some plank rotations here. So these can either be on the knees or on the toes. I prefer to do this one on my knees. So we're on the hands, hands and toes are hands and knees, core is nice and tight. We're going to rotate, opening up towards the ceiling with one hand, back down, and then the other side and back down. So if you're on your toes, same thing, rotating, opening up. It's definitely going to put a little bit more pressure on those shoulders. So keeping those hands directly below the shoulders, protecting those joints. So that one, I give a gift. We're going to rest for the 10 seconds. We don't have a second movement with that. If you want to hold the plank, definitely do that. If you want to give your shoulders a rest, take a rest. So that's going to be our third movement circuit. And then finally, we're going to finish out the last one here. We're going to do curtsy lunges with a squat in between. So we're stepping back behind diagonal, hips facing forward into that curtsy squat, do a squat in the middle. Again, back, keeping that chest over the arch of the front foot, push to the ground, and a squat. And for 10 seconds, we're in a pulse. So we're gonna stay nice and low, baby movements here. So from this side, still our regular squat stance, but we're just ever so slightly moving up and down. My quads are already on fire. So that's gonna be the whole circuit. After that, we're gonna go from the squat poses straight into burpees. So we're gonna finish out with burpees. You can always walk your feet out if jumping is not for you today. You can do a push-up if you want to challenge yourself, whatever you want to do for that finisher. I just want us moving the whole time. So we're gonna do burpees and marches. So we're gonna do 20 seconds of burpees, 10 seconds of marches, or really you can just walk it out if you need to. So that is the whole circuit for today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our warm-up. You guessed it, we're doing the world's greatest stretch. So we're gonna go ahead and interlace those fingers, grab onto the right knee, pull towards the chest. Nice big deep breath. And we're exhaling, stepping back into our reverse lunge, hands on the inside of our front foot. We're gonna stay here for a second longer, really open up those hips since we got lots of squats and curtsy lunges. Nice big deep breath. And exhale, opening up towards that front leg. It's gonna help us get ready for our plank rotations here. Nice big deep breath. And exhale, plant the hand outside of our front foot. Push our hips up into that hamstring stretch. Nice big deep breath. And we're gonna exhale, bring our feet together, push the breath away. And we're gonna go we're gonna do that same thing on the other side. So interlace the fingers, grab onto the left knee, pull the left knee towards the chest. Nice big deep breath. Oh my goodness, I can't balance on this side today. And we're gonna exhale, step back into our reverse lunge. Back leg stays nice and straight, hands on the inside of our front foot. Nice big deep breath. And we're gonna exhale, opening up towards our right leg this time. Nice big deep breath here. And we're gonna exhale, plant outside of our front foot. Push ourselves up into our hamstring stretch. Nice big deep breath. And we're gonna exhale and bring our feet together. Push ground away. And stand on up. Awesome. All right. Warming up our shoulders and our core. We're gonna get down on the ground. We're gonna do a little bit of plank to pike here. So we're gonna be on the hands and toes. And we're gonna go ahead and push our hips up towards the ceiling. And we're gonna stretch those calves out a little bit. So press the left heel into the ground. And then the right heel into the ground. And coming back to the left. And the right. And now we're gonna go ahead, push that head way in between our arms, open up our upper back here. And coming back down to plank. And pushing up to pike. Back to plank. Up to pike. Back to plank. And one more pushing up. And we're gonna go ahead and walk our hands toward our feet. You can even hang out there for a second, let that spine kind of stretch out. Then we're gonna go ahead and return to a standing position. We're ready to rock and roll. So again, we're gonna go ahead, we're doing 3 rounds, but we are gonna do 4 minutes on each movement before moving to the next. So first up, we have a plank to pike, 20 seconds. We're gonna plank for 10 seconds. Getting the timer going here, 3, 2, 1, and go. So we got plank to pike first. So on the hands and toes, keeping that pelvis tucked, so butt to belly button. Push those hips up and then back down. Really driving through those hands, making sure our hands are directly below those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold that plank for 10 seconds and then right back into our pike. 3, 2, 1. Push it up again, back down. If holding the plank and doing the pikes are a little much on the wrists, definitely drop down to our elbows for the plank instead. Exhale as we come up. 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom. Hold that plank. Push those shoulders towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Going back. So we've done 2 full rounds. We got 3 more to go. And then we're going to our squats. Making sure our hips, our shoulders, our head and our toes are in all one and straight line. At the bottom, 3, 2, 1. Holding the plank. Big deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Done 2. We're halfway there. Keeping that core tight. Pushing the ground away. Keep pushing. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Right. Shake your arms out if you need. If you need to take a second, count to 3, right back up. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got, oh, now we've done 2. Sorry, I'm really not good at counting. Keeping that core tight. My core is definitely tired after all we did this morning in class. We're doing great. 3, 2, 1. So again, nice and straight as we can. Again, going to the elbows. That feels better. 3, 2, 1. Did not feel better. Okay. We're more than halfway there. After this one, we only got 2 more to go, and then we're moving on. Definitely getting a nice shoulder burnout now. Definitely feeling the fire. 3, 2, 1. Try and stay up there as long as we can. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Pushing up. We only got 1 more minute left of this. After this, we're going straight into our 1.5 squats. So we're gonna pop up. We've got 1 more round after this one. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna hold this plank, and then we're gonna do another plank to pike, and then I'll give us 10 seconds of rest, and then we'll go into the squats. 3, 2, 1. Coming up, so it's gonna be our last one. We're gonna have 10 seconds to transition into our squats. Great job. Finish strong. The shoulders are definitely feeling it. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 10 seconds, y'all. We're gonna stand up. We're doing 1.5 squats into a squat hold. 3, 2, 1. So feet hip width apart, knees going past the second toe, going as low as we can, keeping that chest up, core tight, and then we're going halfway up and then all the way down, all the way up. Great job. 3, 2, 1. We're holding at the bottom, chest staying up, going as low as we can, holding that the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Right back into our 1.5 squats. Really push the ground away, heel, big toe, little toe. We want to feel this in the glutes when we push through the heels and in those quads as well. 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom, chest stays open. Squeeze that orange at the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Right back into it. Legs are getting tired. We're doing good. We did 1 round. Got 3 to go. Want to keep that chest up, butt to belly button. Keep that core nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom. Push the heels. 3, 2, 1. Back at it again. Keep breathing. No, it definitely feels a little burny already, maybe for you. For me, for sure. Already feeling the burn, but we got this. Keeping that core engaged. 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom. Focus on the breath. 3, 2, 1. We're halfway done. Oh my goodness. I just threw my glasses on the ground. Okay. We're good. Definitely want to keep that chin somewhat tucked. If we look straight ahead, that takes that back out of alignment. So we, just like with our RDLs or bent over T's, maybe we got a tennis ball right underneath the chin. We are holding at the bottom. I got distracted. My apologies. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're doing our squats again. Try and make sure I'm feeling myself coming forward a little bit. That it over engages our quads. Want to be nice and level. Keep that chest up. Wear that logo proud. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got 2 more after this. And then we're going to plank rotations and we're resting. 3, 2, 1. So we only got 1 more hold. Really driving through the heel, big toe, little toe. Feet are like a tripod on the ground. Making sure as we stand up too, we're not thrusting our hips forward. That takes that spine. 3, 2, 1. All right, last hold. And then we're back to 1 more squat. 3, 2, 1. So it's our last time doing these. Keep pushing. We've got our plank rotations next. I'm going to give us 10 seconds in between. Great job. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got 10 seconds. We're getting ready back on the ground. Plank rotation. 3, 2, 1. Right. So we're opening up and back down. Up, back down. Really making sure we're keeping our core as tight as we can. We want to rotate through the core, exhaling. 3, 2, 1. And remember, we are resting. If you want to plank, hold it. More power to you. 3, 2, 1. Always recommend pushing yourself a little bit more. I'm already feeling the burn in my shoulders, especially after the workout this morning. 3, 2, 1. All right. Resting, enjoy the rest period. And then we're going back into it. 3, 2, 1. So got 1 down, 3 to go. I'm also now realizing that for our burpees, we only have to do 2 minutes of them, which is great. So we only have to do 4 sets of 20. 3, 2, 1, which might have just relieved all of you as much as it did me. 3, 2, 1. Hips forward, one straight line from our head to our hips to our toes or our knees, whatever we're using. Rotating, exhaling through the core, opening up, back down. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got 2 more rounds to go. Did I miscalculate this whole thing? 3, 2, 1. I'm very confused right now. Okay, we're doing it. We're rotating. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're halfway through. We're halfway through. Rotating, gazing past that thumb. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 3 more to go. Keeping that core engaged. 3, 2, 1. Rotating through the core, pushing through that hand. We want to feel that our shoulders working. If we're on our toes, we're definitely going to feel a little bit more through the shoulders, keeping those hands below. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got 2 more to go. And then we got curtsy lunges with squats. 3, 2, 1. Got curtsy lunge into a squat and then squat pulses, which at some point my legs will probably die. So we can always just do alternating curtsy lunges and then pulse after. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 1 more round of these and then we're back on our feet for the rest of the workout until we cool down. 3, 2, 1. So last round of these. Exhaling, rotating. Great. Opening up, use that core. 3, 2, 1. All right, stand it on up. Last thing here, we're finishing strong before our burpees, curtsy lunges. 3, 2, 1. So back behind diagonal, hips forward, coming down into a little squat, knee past that second toe, chest is forward, but not so far forward that we're bent over. 3, 2, 1. Little pulses here. It's really gonna kill my legs so fast. All right, we're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to curtsy lunges. I apologize for this, you guys. I'm feeling it too. So knee over the second toe, chest over the arch of the front foot. We're not so far forward. We're not all the way standing up. Slight bend forward at the hips. 3, 2, 1. I'm just as mad as myself. It's fine. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to our curtsy lunges. So again, headlights on our hips, blind the camera, went down into that squat, breathing through. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Keeping that chest up. Small, small, small movements. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Shake them out. We got to run a little bit. Okay. My goodness. Great job, everyone. Putting all of us through the burn today. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Squatting through. We're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're halfway there. Halfway through. We got 4 more to go. We're definitely, I think, all gonna need an Epsom salt bath later for our legs, or maybe an ice bath right now. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Pulsing. 3, 2, 1. I think y'all probably can tell how much I'm struggling by how little I am talking. That is okay. Sometimes my legs feel like bricks. Today is one of those days. We're pushing through. 3, 2, 1. We're pulsing. And then we only have 1 more pulse. And then we have 1 more curtsy lunge. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We can make it through. At least I can make it through. We got it. We got it. This is why I do always preach listening to your body and taking rest days when we're feeling this burnt out with our body. 3, 2, 1. Last pulse. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Last curtsy lunge. Then we got 10 seconds. And then we're doing burpees and marches. Great job. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 2 minutes of this, starting with burpees. 3, 2, 1. So jump back. Okay. Gotta jump, straighten out, land on that whole foot. Jump again. Great job. Move as fast as you can. 3, 2, 1. Okay. March it out. Walk it out. Whatever you need. Get those legs moving. 3, 2, 1. Okay. If you're not jumping, walk those legs in and out. Stand back up. And if you're jumping, landing with that whole foot. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we only got 2 more. Anything you hear is motivating. It's also me trying to talk to myself. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Pushing through this workout. We're doing great. Keep breathing. Keep pushing. Mind over matter. 3, 2, 1. All right. March it out. Walk it out. We got 1 more thing of burpees, and then we're done. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Last thing for today. That was the worst burpee I've ever done. Okay. Great job. Finish strong, last movement. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're done. Walk it out if you need to. Grab a sip of water. We're gonna cool down. So for the cool down today, let me catch your breath. Okay, we're gonna do some quad rocks here with our adductor stretch. Open those legs and hips up. We're gonna do a few on each side. So I'm gonna start with my right foot. Stick it straight out to the side. Keep that pinky toe on the ground. We're gonna inhale, rock back. And exhale, coming forward. Rocking back. And exhale, forward. Rocking back. And exhaling forward. And last one, rocking back. And exhale, forward. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Switching legs. Keep that pinky toe on the ground. Keep that core tight. Inhale, rock back. And exhale, coming forward. Inhale, rock back. And exhale, forward. Inhale, rock back. And exhale, forward. And last one, rock back. And exhale, coming forward. All right, next thing we're to do, y'all, I think we all just need to calm our breaths, let our bodies relax. We're gonna end with some child's pose today. So on our hands and knees, we're gonna take those knees a little bit wider than hip width. Walk our hands forward, sink the hips back, forehead, chin, or cheek to the mat. Really reach those arms out nice and far, opening up our upper back and our shoulders. We're gonna take nice big deep inhales in through the nose, into the belly. And I want us to focus on making our exhales longer than our inhales. We're gonna do a few deep breaths here, really letting our hips and our arms sink further into the ground with each exhale. Really let your body relax, let your mind relax. We're getting our bodies ready for lunch for the rest of the day. And we're gonna do one more big deep breath here. And after we have finished our last exhale, you can gently return onto the hands and knees. You can return to seated, kneeling, or standing position, but that is going to be all the time I have for today's class. So thank y'all so much for joining me. That was definitely a tough one. I'm pretty tired after that, but great job as always. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see y'all again next Thursday at the same time.